Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Kirktober and this is another video. Today's video is a first time tag. I've been seeing this first time tag thing floating around, you know, YouTube, and a friend of mine, Sam, you guys should actually check out her channel. I'll tag her channel in the description box and you guys should check her out. But she also recently did a first time tag, so I thought, you know what, why not, let me actually, you know, try myself out. So I have a few questions here on my phone and I'll be taking the time to answer them. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video. Please don't mind my voice, guys. My voice is a bit raspy and yeah, like, yeah, go. But yeah, like, I hope you guys don't find that annoying or irritating. Please remember to comment down below. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. We're trying to get to 3K, so, you know, do the things that need to be done. Otherwise, let's get into it. Okay, first one is, what's the first app that I check in the morning? Probably Twitter. Yeah, I'm always on Twitter, to be quite honest. Like, yeah, it's probably the last what am I saying? Oh, it's probably the last app that I check before I sleep, and it's the first app that I check in the morning. So yeah, the first person I talk to in the morning, probably my boyfriend. Yeah, because obviously he's always like there. So yeah, like, so probably him. Yeah, first person I talk to in the morning. The first plane ride I've ever went on, it was in grade 11, so 2015. I was so old actually. But yeah, I was going to Moot Court Nationals with my my friend slash Moot Court partner at the time, Umariko, and we're traveling to Pretoria, yeah, to participate in the nationals. So that was my very first like plane ride ever. So yeah, but anyway, the first time I got into trouble at school, I actually thought, because I remember like in primary school I was so naughty. I was literally so naughty. So I was just trying to think like of all the times, like maybe which one's the first one. I really can't recall, but I think I remember like one that stood out, let me say, was the time a friend of mine, who I won't name, but who was a friend of mine at the time, we used to have this teacher who was our netball coach, and she was just and she was a student teacher. I think that's why, like, Sasim Delele basically. So we always just, like, we used to laugh at her all the time. So this one time, like in netball practice, like we literally just, I don't even know what was going on, but we just laughed at her to the point where she actually cried. So yeah, then the head coach the next day, who was our grade 7 teacher at the time, called us into a class and we got headmaster's attention. Imagine. So yeah, I think like that's the biggest basically thing that I did in primary school, because in high school I was really like, I was basically a good girl. So yeah. And then what was my first job? My first job, I think, I can't remember between being a promo girl and being a waitress, because I remember there was a time where I used to work at Heavenly Pancake House in East London, in Glooby, as a waitress. But also I remember being a promo girl as well. So I can't really tell like which one was first between those two. But yeah, that's basically my first job. And the first phone that I had was that Sony Ericsson, I think it was like a W350i. I think that's what you call that phone. It was like that, you used to like flip it at the bottom and it had like the Walkman. I think it was called a Walkman, the thing with the music, and was endorsed by Usher at the time. Like, and mine was purple. I remember I got it for, was it my, yeah, it was for my 10th birthday. Was it my 10th? No. Yeah, I think it was my 10th birthday. Yeah, 20, when was I 10? Oh my word, 2009? No, 2008. Yeah, I think so. That was the first. Oh yeah, my first crush. Oh my word, wow. I feel like people who actually like grew up with me are probably gonna watch this and actually just laugh, because it was literally like the biggest deal area, like where I used to live, because I used to have a crush on this guy called Ujabu. I think it was like in grade 1 or something. yeah, and he lived in my street, and I literally had the hugest crush on him, and then he rejected me. Yeah, like why on phone me hurt and betrayed. But yeah, and they always used to tease me about no job and all of that. So like it was just such a big deal. And our moms were friends. So like every time, so like my mom knew about it and his mom knew about it. So every time like we'd maybe like bump into each other at the shop or whatever. And then obviously our moms would be like, hey, don't, whatever. And obviously I'd be shy and he'd be shy and whatnot. But yeah, and then we basically became friends with in primary school or whatever. But obviously like we don't really talk anymore. But he was basically my first like real crush. My first kiss, oh my word, my first kiss happened when I was 12. And it was actually at a disco party, someone's party. I don't even remember whose, but I was dead like to kiss this guy, and like yeah, we kissed, and yeah, and I was like, hey, it's lit. It was like, yeah, it was nice, it was cool and whatnot. But yeah, that was the first time I met whatever. And my first friend in university, I can't remember clearly, but I remember like making friends with a girl called Nandi in first year, and like but we didn't really like become like friends, but I think she's the first person I kind of like hung out with, I guess. Like everything is kind of a bit of a blur, but like kinda. But I think my first like real friend in university has to be Sam. Yeah, she was actually my first like friend that would like turned into like a real friend, and we're still friends to this day. So yeah, I think Sam. My first heartbreak, oh my word, wow. I have to take a sip. First heartbreak was, I was in grade 10. I was dating this guy who wow, who we were like very good friends at the time because we knew each other from like primary school and stuff. So we dated in grade 10. Like we were in love, like, you know, that puppy love vibe, like that, you know, think you're gonna be together forever type of vibe, like first love, all of those things and whatever. And then yeah, we dated, and then our relationship ended very abruptly. Like it was just random. I just felt like he was no longer interested in the relationship, so I ended things with him. And then yeah, and obviously I was like devastated. I was literally in hell. Like I remember because we broke up in December. Yeah, it was December of 2014. Yeah, I remember Saya as Lalin. My mom forced us, like my mom was like, I can't know as Lalin, because we always used to be like, no, as phone. But that 1 year she was like, actually as Lalin. And imagine I'm heartbroken, and at that time I wasn't really like open with my mom about anything, or my sisters or whatever. They knew obviously I was dating the guy, but like it wasn't those things. We didn't have that relationship where like I could say, but okay, we broke up now, this is what happened, whatever. So don't go on there basically. So as Lalin, I remember we went from the 17th of December to the 27th, like 10 days okay, we spent as Lalin. And that is, oh, I was just, and man, this being, because obviously as Lalin you don't have your own room, so I was room or whatever, like you literally within the people. So I actually have to go to the room, like when like your room or whatever, go and I have to get myself together and then be within the people. Imagine for like 10 days. Also networky, like it's just, oh, I was a mess. But yeah, man, I mean, live and learn, because I got over that. So yeah, my first best friend was a girl called Upasela. We were friends from, she's actually the first friend I remember having when I moved to East London. I think our moms knew each other from like back in the day, because obviously my mom was a teacher, her mom was a teacher, and my mom was a teacher, I think at the time. And I think Mona, something like that, or they know each other from, I don't remember, I'm not sure, but our moms were friends. So like we became friends via that, and we went to the same pre-primary school. So yeah, we became very close friends. And yeah, but I mean, we don't speak anymore. Obviously you outgrow each other and stuff like that, but I think, yeah, that was basically my first friend, my first best friend. My first drink is actually the last question. My first drink, or I'm assuming alcoholic, I don't remember actually. I really don't remember. I do remember the first drink I kind of obsessed over, and it was the Brutal Fruit mango goji. I don't know if you guys remember it, but there was this, I think by discontinuation, but I used to love, like I used to be obsessed. And I'm that type of person, but if I like something, like I stick to it. Okay, this is my drink, you know. So I used to absolutely love mango goji. And then, yeah, I think about this discontinuation. It was that thing used to actually smell so disgusting. It actually used to smell very gross. Okay, yeah, I was really obsessed with it. But yeah, guys, we've come to the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed my first time tag and getting to know me a bit better. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Please remember to give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, comment down below, and yeah, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys next time.